other, analyzing each other. It might come down to this one, and the T-Rex snaps and grabs the tail of Toothless. Welcome back, dinosaur, and in this case, dragon members, to Jurassic World Evolution, where we're once again on the island of Berk, actually Isla Murta East, in Jurassic Park style, where in this hatchery, we have an Ankylosaurus, but for the ones that watched the previous episode, it is not any Ankylosaurus. No, it is Toothless, the dragon from the How to Train Your Dragon, of course, film series, and it will battle for this episode against Rexy, the fan favorite Jurassic Park's Tyrannosaurus Rex. There. So yes, cash vote. Who do you think is going to win in this episode? As you can see, we have all the aviators once again with the dragons. We contained them last time because Toothless went kind of on a rampage against the human race around Berk. Go check out that video if you have not already. And also we have the Mosasaurus in the background there that you can hardly see. But anyways, that's not the start for this episode. Gonna get inside track there. As you can see, we're back in the enclosure for Toothless and we're going to release. Yes, so here we go. Release dinosaur, in this case, dragon. Looking tired already, Toothless. It's not a good sign. No. Okay. So here we go, and also the Talking in the Raptor has returned. So many of you requested for it to return, and there you go. Of course, to keep the OG subscribers and fans happy for this channel. There we go. Well, the Talking in the Raptor. Toothless, you're finally back. I contained you. Yes, if you could behave and not actually break up for this episode, that would be very helpful. For this episode, you're only allowed to fight. And will Toothless, even in this universe, activate its alpha mode and all of its abilities that he has? Who knows? Who knows? But it's look like it's drooling towards the vegetation. Yeah, it's for the ones that don't know, it changed his diet. Yeah. So there we go. Toothless kind of eats right there, getting the health up, of course, to get all the stats. There we go. And it kind of needs some water to begin with. I think when we release the T.rex, it will actually go straight towards Toothless and not actually eat and drink first. So Toothless, the Ankylosaurus, will have a slight advantage over this Tyrannosaurus. So without further ado, let's release the fan favorite, also modded T.rex. The iconic roar. Music to my ears. And there we go. We've got Rexy. Let me rename you to Rexy. There we are. We have the canon T.rex. As you can see, there are some modifications to the head as well. And the roars are back because last time I kind of had Terry, a different T.rex from another universe, as sounds on this T.rex. So now I fixed it. And Rexy is just locked eyes on Toothless here, and Toothless is kind of accepting the challenge, kind of taking a little bath in the process, and slowly making his way towards the Queen of Isla Nublar, now trying to become the Queen of Jurassic versions of Berk. So here we go. This is going to be the first battle, and for that, we're going to check for the health. We got the golden statue for the T.rex in the background. That's kind of a winning statue, actually. Should have put that down after if T.rex would have won. Here we go. The modifications are kind of based on their characteristics and balance as well. So here we go. The first battle. Who's going to win? Who's going to attack first? No one, actually. Is the Alpha Toothless? Oh, that is already... Wow! That did over 50 damage. That is insane. That is insane. That did so much damage. Can the T-rex respond? Yes, he can. That did 80 damage. Oh my word. This video is kind of going to be short. Shorter than the last time. Rexy is doing 80% damage and Toothless is backing down. But wow. Look how bloody Rexy is. That is not looking good. The scars not from a velociraptor this time, but from a dragon. By the way, this video is inspired by one old video I used to watch when I was younger. It was like from a documentary where a T.rex, it was mostly, I think the documentary was more about dragons, but they featured a T.rex fighting like a young dragon, and then the mother came swooping in. So it was like 2 dragons versus the T.rex, who would win? For some of you were like, oh yeah, I get what you're talking about. It was like on this volcanic ash field or something like that. That's what kind of inspired me to make this one, as well as the Jurassic World Evolution 2 version, because we've also had a dragon in that game as a mod, but not a toothless one. So I think Rexy, just out of the store real quick, is going to hunt down the lawyer or going to have a little snack from this feeder. Right there, we also have some fishies right there, but oh, that was Toothless. Of course, he was in the water, he was eating the fish early on, but that fish didn't really help because it still took about 80% damage. And wow, the meat is now just going away. Yeah, to give the Toothless a little bit of an extra advantage. T.rex, let's check the health stats on both of them. Rexy is on 63%, good on food, very good on water. Health is going down for Toothless, but he's got plenty of food and water, so he should be, if the T.rex is kind of backing down, he should be able to heal up. It's healing up very... Oh no, Rexy is not giving Toothless a chance. No teleportation powers in his universe, not like the bluish effect along its back and spikes. None of that in his universe. Is Jurassic Park for a reason. This is kind of the question if, well, who would win between Toothless and a T.rex. Here's your answer. If this Toothless could actually fly, then it definitely would have an advantage, because then Toothless would just shoot a fireball towards Rexy. But no, this is not that fight. Let's get a sky view for this one. Come on, Toothless. One bite from the T.rex and it is all over. Let that not be the case. Oh, they're analyzing each other. It might come down to this one. And the T.rex snaps and grabs the tail of Toothless. Cannot call in a fireball. And no, he goes down. Oh. Oh, snaps the neck. That is sad. That is sad. Wow. No mercy. Mother Nature isn't kind. And there you go. Of course, going to take a little nap there. Rexy is kind of, yeah, stole all the sheep in the park. And now Rexy is like, yes. Here's my revenge. Wow, Toothless went down so fast. And it's a sad day for dragon fans. Of course, it can't fly. If we had Toothless as a model, because this is a 3D model, if we had that replacing the Quetzalcoatlus in Jurassic World Evolution 2, and the Quetzalcoatlus could actually interact or even like fight a bit with large carnivorous dinosaurs such as this T.rex in that game, then that would have suited Toothless much better. Then Toothless would actually have a more fighting chance, but just because Toothless can't get off the ground because it's missing a wing, as you can see right here. There's no Hiccup in this game. Hiccup is kind of in the background looking how Toothless kind of went down, and now Toothless is nothing more than a banquet for this Tyrannosaurus. So there you go, the answer. But Toothless did put up a fight. It brought Rexy down to 63% health, and Toothless had better modifications than Rexy. It had more, I think, attack and health. I think more health because Rexy is more aggressive, but Toothless is definitely more defensive in armor and etc. But this is not how to train a dragon universe. So there you go. We have sadly one that died in a fight with Rexy. And there you have it. The trophy can stay. Rexy is the winner between the two large carnivorous creatures. One victory roar. And there we are. Of course, if there would be a dragon game where Toothless would be in it, like the Berg app game would be for a console or something like that, like a fighting thing, then a mod for T.rex could be made in that game, and that would be kind of a round 2, but that doesn't exist, so this is the only option. But it was on the highest modification settings. Toothless couldn't pull it off, but it did stand a chance once again, because that clump to the face brought it Rexy down very much, because of course Ankylosaurus has a club, so you can't really shoot the fire. But wow, it did have a disadvantage. It's not a Terry, what I mentioned before with the sound effects removal that I did to get the iconic T-Rex roars back. If it was Terry, the fire dinosaur, then that would have been even more of a disadvantage towards Toothless. And Toothless, what? Toothless teleported. He's out of there. Didn't need to fly. It is really it's not secretly dead. Don't worry about it. He teleported like he gained in the last movie. There you go. Toothless is safe back in the hatchery or in one of the aviaries with the pteranodon. So don't you worry. Everything is fine. This is all fictional. So yes, that is going to be it for this rather shorter episode. Let me know what you thought of this fight and video down below. And if you want to see more of Toothless returning in the future, and of course Rexy, make sure to shoot a fireball or stomp your T-Rex foot on that subscribe and bell button to get notified for those new videos. And I hope all of you lovely dragons are going to have a great day. And I see all you lovely dinosaur members in the next episode. Goodbye, people of Berg. The Talking Indoraptor out.